Iowa has more bad bridges than any other state in the nation. More than 4,400 bridges here are structurally deficient.
Boy, that's a lot. The reason that number is so high doesn't lie with the state, but rather with county-owned bridges across our state.
KCCI Chief Investigative Reporter James Stratton went to some counties where almost half of the bridges are bad.
And Steve and Stacy, the two counties in Iowa with the highest number of bad bridges, both happen to be in our area. Marshall and Jasper counties each have 117 structurally deficient bridges. Both county engineers say fixing them is an uphill battle. The bridges that dot Iowa's rural landscape need help. Thousands of county-owned bridges are in need of repair.
It's not as bad in every county, but it's the same problem, just different levels of the same problem in every county.
Take Marshall County, for example.
There's places underneath where there's exposed rebar.
County engineer Paul Geilenfeld knows each of his 243 bridges. Almost half of them, 117, are structurally deficient. Many with load posting signs on them, including this one, built in 1916, telling drivers the weight the bridge can hold.
It's still a struggle because there are a lot of structurally deficient bridges that we just simply have to use for quite a few more years.
He gets around $600,000 each year from the state, another $600,000 from local option sales tax, plus some local money, but all of that only fixes a handful of bridges each year.
There are bridges that would be replaced in Marshall County that would take all of that balance just to do one bridge, and then there are other bridges that may only take a third of it.
Jasper County has a different approach to replacing its 117 bad bridges. Fix them with county workers.
The limit for the DOT is about $93,000. So as long as we can, as long as everything comes up cost-wise under 93, we're good as far as being able to do it in-house.
Jasper County aims to fix 5 or 6 bridges each year, both in-house and through bigger projects.
I would say as years go on, as we look in out years, especially if material costs keep escalating like they are, then there's going to be some challenges going forward.
Still, the two acknowledge that fixing a few bridges a year doesn't quite solve the problem involving hundreds of bridges.
There's only so many financially that we can actually replace, and at the same time, while we're replacing bridges as they're aging, more bridges are getting added to the structurally deficient list.
A seemingly never-ending problem that county engineers will continue to fight.
We have to keep a system of roads that can still serve our traveling public and serve the loads that need to go across.
And after our first investigation into the state's bad bridges, a lot of you asked us about the state's gas tax that passed in 2015, the increase. But between then and 2026, when the current schedule of construction ends, the state expects to receive $1.15 billion with a B that will all go to road construction projects through the DOT. $251 million of that will go to bridges owned by the DOT. And if you want to see how your county ranks on the list of structurally deficient bridges or how the federal infrastructure bill could help Iowa's infrastructure, just head to kcci.com. Steve?